Springs, Wyoming, just 180 miles due east of Salt Lake City, Utah. It sits in the southwest corner of the cowboy state of Wyoming, right in the middle of the Red Desert. Hello, I'm Doc Riley. The Sweetwater Motorsports Park presents the Budweiser Wyoming Shootout. This NTPA Grand National Truck and Tractor Pulling event is going to be an incredible display of multi-engine, high-horsepower excitement. Some of the best in the nation are assembled right here in Rock Springs, Wyoming to compete for top dollars on the Copenhagen Skull Grand National Pulling Circuit.
You get your money from selling oil, singing songs of trading shares upon the soil. We'll all be working hard as we can for the cash, one and all. I've got the money wherever I go. I see money begin to grow. Around the world keeps turning. I keep running my go.
On this segment of Challenge of Power, you'll see the hottest group of four-wheel drive vehicles ever assembled in one place. In this class of pulling, the rules are quite different from the other classes of NTPA pulling. Four-wheel drive trucks are the only pulling vehicles that are allowed to use more than two wheels under power. Four-wheel drive trucks are also limited to fuel injection, naturally aspirated engines. That means no supercharging allowed. Without a forced air system, the motors make about 1,000 horsepower by sending power through all four wheels, making them pulling's most efficient vehicle. Our test puller is coming up now, and we will have all the action of the 6,200-pound four-wheel drive class when we return.
You won't get very far if your money disappears.
Welcome back. What promises to be a super 6,200-pound four-wheel drive class. 650 cubic inch engine limitation. That's the top end. No supercharging allowed in this class. 1,000 horsepower produced by these Fords, Chevrolets, and Dodges. It's an incredible class, and it's coming right up. Our test puller, Bob Smith, the Three Bears pulling team out of Winchester, Virginia. 632 cubic inches of power. Now, he's our test puller, which means he has the option of taking this pull or dropping back into the class. The reason why you do this, the sled has to be set. It has to be set correctly, and you give your number one puller, the first person to hook, the option of taking that run. Bob Smith, Winchester, Virginia, the Three Bears pulling team. What a great effort. The Three Bears pulling team. Bob Smith takes it right out the gate, or very, very close to it. Bob Smith's got to feel pretty good getting back in the saddle again and coming out the gate 300 feet.
Yeah, that feels pretty good. It was a good run. I don't know if they'll change the sled or not, but that's a good run for me.
Good luck. The Three Bears pulling team, Bob Smith, back in the saddle again. Ed Wandler out of Saskatchewan, Canada. The Budweiser Bandit, been pulling for about 11 years. 1990 Silverado Chevrolet powered by 650 cubic inches of janky motor. And Bud, the Bud Bandit, right now on top of the points of the Copenhagen Skull Grand National Pulling Circuit. Out of Battleford, Saskatchewan, Canada. Here comes the Bud Bandit. and it takes a little bit different line on this particular pulling track, and he's going to come up a little bit short. 292 feet and 1 inch. Manuel Marino, the Yellow Rose of Texas, all the way from Seguin, Texas to Rock Springs, Wyoming. Manuel's had a great, consistent year. He led the points for a while, had some breakage, but he's been able to battle back. We'll see what will happen here in Rock Springs on this track. And he spots the sled close to the left side as we face the old Ironside pulling sled of Dave Hager. An interesting bit of maneuvering here on behalf of these drivers. We talked with him earlier, and he says consistency is definitely the key.
Well, we've had good luck with the truck. The motor's running good. The tracks are being very good this year, and hopefully we can continue finishing the top 5, and then we'll should win the points.
The Yellow Rose is going to fall a little bit short, but 292 feet and 9 inches. That puts him 8 inches ahead of Ben Wandler and moves him into second place. Let's talk a little bit about where you spotted the sled and what the ride was like.
The ride seems to be better than the rest of the track, so I hope he'll hold there at second place.
All right, let's hope it does.
Thank you.
The Yellow Rose of Texas, the pilot, Manuel Marino, right now moves into the second spot. Here's the 4-place Chevrolet of the Holman brothers, a 1960 Chevrolet, 640 cubic inches of pulling power. It won the Grand National Points title 2 consecutive years. They're on the march to year number 3. We talked with Jim Holman about how you win a Grand National title.
Consistency wins the championship. This year we've had a better start and we've been more consistent than the past 2 years. Lately we've gotten a little off track and we've been a little inconsistent. We have to get back on the track and get more consistent. That's what wins the championships.
640 cubic inches in this sharp-looking 1960 Chevrolet they call the 4-play. Real close. They walked it, and they brought the throttle down right there. The 4-place Chevrolet of the Holman brothers, and a good run right there. We saw Jim Holman do something a little bit different this time around. You seemed to walk it out of the gate and then kind of put the power to it.
Yeah, I tried to walk it out as gentle as I could. Actually, it was taking a little more than I thought. I had to hit a little harder than what I wanted to. I wish I could have kept walking it out. I think maybe I could have got it out the end if I had.
Good effort, but not quite good enough.
Well, I hope maybe it's good enough for second.
The 4-place Chevrolet of the Holman brothers. Manawa, Ohio, the home of this next puller, Jerry Carlton. And the Enterprise used to drive a Dodge, but's come over to Chevrolet. And we will see what happens right here as he spots the sled again close to that sideline over there. Only one person has had good success. That's been Bob Smith, the first puller we had in the class in a 3 Bears pulling team, Chevrolet. Chevrolets dominate this 4-wheel drive class. And we'll see if Jerry Carlton can make it happen right here today. Chevrolet, a bucking and a bouncing, but a good effort from the man out of the Buckeye State, Jerry Carlton, and the Enterprise. Jerry, you started bouncing a little bit back down there. You got her under control, and then you were able to put the throttle right back into it. Let's talk about the run.
It was just a soft track, and it started to hop, and I wanted to let out of it enough to hook it back up, and when I backed up, I got a hold of it, but I let it hop too long before I backed out of it.
Yeah, but you had the wherewithal to get right back into it.
Yeah, and it's a lot better than I thought I would do on this track. Thank you.
We're halfway through this 6,200-pound 4-wheel drive class in Rock Springs, Wyoming. Bob Smith leads the class with a full pull. We'll have more exciting action when we return.